want to fuck some dudes. I mean, fuck them up. Hi, I'm Alex.
And I'm Nick.
And this is the Gone Fishing Podcast.
The #1 podcast.
Not about fishing.
Enjoy. Yeah, we're here. We're live. We're
Really?
live in the flesh.
We're here. For you.
We're here. Welcome back to another episode of the Gone Fishing Podcast. The #1
Podcast not about fishing. Many people don't know that.
I don't know how many times we have to reiterate it.
Yeah, keep telling Spotify, you know. We got it.
Dude, I got a nasty email.
Uh-oh.
Nasty email. Someone's like, dude, I listened to 3 hours of your podcast and there's not one thing about fishing.
Seriously.
I said, play back the beginning.
Yeah, play all episodes.
Play all the episodes.
Really? You got an email about it?
No, I'm making
Get the
shit
guy
up,
in the
man.
show. Get him a seat.
Get him on. We want to talk to this guy. We want to talk to him and see what he's thinking. You know?
It's funny you say that because I forgot who I was talking to. Some not a random guy, but maybe an acquaintance. Can't remember who. And I was talking about the podcast because someone else brought it up. Oh, you got a podcast? Yeah. You know, kind of popular.
Spreading like wildfire.
Yeah. And one guy's, well, what's the name? Like the Gone Fishing Podcast. Dude, I love fishing. I'm like, yeah, man, you got to listen to it. You're going to love it. Not one damn thing except for once. And I apologize.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Talk about dropping a reel.
I always tell people, because somebody will mention it, like one of my clients that I'm really close with, and I would have told them about it, and they're like one of my clients randomly came into the shop just to say hi because he was he goes, dude, I'm listening to your podcast right now.
That's so cool.
And I'm like, dude, that's so fucking awesome. I was like, I appreciate it, man. You're like the #1 fan.
You're the only fan.
You're the only
one
fan.
View, right? Like,
yeah.
Not really.
But the person that was in my chair, they're like, dude, you got a podcast? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, what's it called? And I said, it's the Gone Fishing Podcast. And I always tell people our tagline is the #1 podcast, not about fishing. So we don't mention fishing. We don't talk about it.
No. And it's the #1 podcast. This should have stayed in the idea phase.
That should have stayed. That should.
Well, we
be
had
our new
many
tagline.
ideas, and this was the best one, so we went with it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. One of them's got to come out of the idea phase.
One
you
of
know?
them's got to stick.
I agree.
Let's rebrand in about a year.
Yeah.
The diaper bad dags.
Diaper bag dads.
Diaper bad dags.
Bag dads.
Diaper bag dads.
That could be misconstrued.
I know. It could be.
Our #1 supporter is going to be Hamas.
Yeah, ISIS. They're in the videos. They're training videos.
Look at these guys.
They cut out our video. Look at these fucks. We can take them.
My friend. Look at it. My friend. They podcast.
Yeah, we could get them. We could invade America. We could do it. You can do it.
We could do it. All right, I think we've come a long way. I mean, look at the way the video... First off, we started with no video.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started doing video. And if you look at the setup that we used to have, it was cool. It was quaint.
Yeah, it's very nice.
But this is like...
This is it.
I don't even ever wonder what more should we add in here. This is great.
Good.
This is...
The only thing I would add
is...
our IT guy in the corner there.
Yeah.
And having 2 more cameras.
Yeah. One day...
Yeah.
My knowledge doesn't go past one camera.
I got you.
I don't know how you put them all together, but there's like
There's gotta be a way.
There's definitely a way. I just don't know if that means we just have to buy or just have to get like a newer
updated program,
a new program or something.
Switchboard too, so we could change
a switchboard. Yeah,
that'd be a lot of work. Let's pay someone.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that you have to.
Oh yeah.
Physically do that.
Yeah.
So like Alex is talking, switch it.
Yeah.
Then I'm talking,
switch it back.
Switch it back. Yeah. And then the IT guy's talking.
On him. 4 cameras.
Right.
3.
What if we just have 1 camera like this, but put it on like a tripod that it'll just go.
Oh, that'd be cool. Slow. Hold on. We're back.
And we're back. And we're back.
Cuts to commercial.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Someday.
We need more cameras and we need commercials.
That's
we don't want podcasts that get too popular because then they start doing commercials.
Yeah, but
You're like, fuck, dude, I liked this before the commercials.
I also don't want to work forever.
Yeah. How do we figure out like when the podcast does become successful in viewership and people want to do ads with us and stuff? How do we do that without putting it in the middle of a
Episode?
podcast? Yeah.
I like how
We like front load it.
Joe Rogan, I think, used to do all his ads would be in the beginning.
Yeah. Not anymore.
And I would just fast forward through them.
Yeah.
But I still fast forward through them now when they're in the middle and throughout the podcast.
It just sucks when I'm driving.
It's
I'm
nice with the Rams.
15 second.
You have on the steering wheel in the back, you can, on the Dodge products,
Yeah.
the Charger had this, the Durango had this, my new vehicle has it.
Yeah.
And you can just 15 seconds. It's nice and easy. You don't have to reach for the button. on
That's
the
kind of nice.
stereo. Yeah.
Yeah, the cat's out of the bag. Really.
Yeah.
So,
I made a Dodge Ram diesel dealing.
yeah.
Yeah, I did it.
We've been talking about it for a few episodes.
Yeah, since we started, probably.
Ale has been edging the idea of buying this Dodge Ram for a
Yeah.
minute. There's been like, what, 3 Dodge Rams potentially on the table.
3, yes.
And
This is the one.
this was, yeah. Was this the first one you test drove?
Yes. And
Okay.
I test drove, ended up driving 3.
Okay.
One was a 2019, one was a 2016,
Gotcha.
and
That's
one
what
was a 2022.
Okay. You went right in the middle.
Yeah, well, I was probably going to do the 2016 because they came back like a day later after no contact and said, hey, we'll drop the price of the truck another $1,000. But then I'm thinking it's a 2016.
Yeah.
By the time I'm done paying that loan, it's going to be how old, Mm-hmm. It's going to be over, 10 years old. It's going to be like 15 years old. It didn't have a lot of rust, but there's some spots where you could see it was going to start.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then the 2016 was like maxed out. It's like the best package you can get on those trucks. And that's why it was in my price range for the newer ones I was looking at too.
Yeah.
But then I'm thinking, it's 2016. I had a 2015 Charger. If I sat in that 2016 truck and it wasn't as high up as it was, if it was low like the Charger, I would think I was in the Charger.
It'd be the same thing.
So I wanted something new, like different. That also drove the decision.
So you got an upgraded. I'm gonna have to look at it after the podcast.
Yeah,
but
I didn't want to do it when because Donnie would want to come out and never come back in.
yeah. Did you have? So this one has an updated, probably a bigger screen in it as well.
Then the other one,
Yeah, than the 16.
it might be a little bit bigger.
Yeah. The cool thing is you can upgrade those.
Yeah, if you get the higher package Rams now, like my year, but the highest package, they have like a 10. It looks like a freaking tablet.
It's like a Tesla tablet.
Yeah, like that.
You can buy those for like $600.
I saw.
So worst case, what is it? Sync 3 or Sync 4?
I don't know what that means.
It's like it's like the version of Android Auto or Apple CarPlay.
No
that's in
idea.
the car. Does it look like the one that's in my truck? It's like a 4x8, 4-inch by 8-inch screen.
Yeah, maybe. I think. I don't know. I didn't measure
Back
it.
to the matter.
I didn't measure it.
It's got Apple CarPlay in it.
Oh, mine doesn't.
Yours doesn't?
No. They use whoever Dodge Ram's entertainment system is. I forget what they call it.
Oh, it's their own.
Uconnect.
Uconnect. So do you actually have like GPS in there
Yeah,
instead of?
on the phone.
Wow. Yeah. I like that better. I'm just kidding. I don't like it. Based on your expression, I don't like it.
One thing I like about having GPS, like I could type in my phone and it'd be on the CarPlay.
Yeah.
Or Android Auto.
That's true.
But instead now you have to type it in on this fucking thing, and
Yeah.
I think it'd be quicker if you just on your phone.
We've gotten pretty used to that.
Yeah.
I used to hate it because I'm like, I want like an integrated one.
Yeah.
But then back in the day, you'd have to like download the recent maps and
Yep.
plug it into the car and update it. But
Phones, what's up?
yeah, I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Dylan helped make the decision too.
Did he?
Yeah.
He's like, fucking do it.
He said, do it. You only live once, right? Tomorrow's not promised.
Yeah,
You can always make more money.
absolutely. Absolutely.
It was just time. Car I had was 10 years old, and I said multiple times, 160 something thousand miles on it.
Yeah.
It was ready to go.
it was ready to go. Now the next thing Alex is going to do is he's going to trade in the Durango,
Wife's car,
and get the Corvette.
Corvette. You know, because that's what you do when you have a baby on the way. Yeah. Just spend all your money.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about my brother-in-law Jeff?
No.
You can stop me if I told this story already.
No, keep it going.
Before they knew that they had a kid on the way, years and when they were here in Rochester, there was a BMW. No, there was a Mercedes that he's always wanted. It was like his dream car. And I'm trying to remember what class it was, but it was like the M class. It was fucking really nice car. And so he gets that. And I want to say like a month later, he found out he had a kid on the way.
Oh my God.
And he's like, I don't feel like this is like a responsible
That was a big thing for me too.
He went and traded it in like a couple months later.
Good man.
And then, I was like, wow, dude, that's
good.
Yeah.
Probably lost his ass on it, but it's good.
Yeah, I don't remember. I guess it was in COVID times, but kind of early on before the car market got weird.
Yeah, because of chips.
Yeah. But either way, you get a Mercedes. I feel like it depreciates pretty quick.
Yeah, you take a pretty good hit.
Yeah.
But maybe not.
Yeah. I don't know.
Would he buy a minivan or something?
No, I don't think I can't remember, but I don't think he got anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was this like a third car to them, or he just went one car?
I'm trying to think if he had like a company car at the time.
Oh, that's nice.
Maybe. See, I don't remember, but all I know is right now they have one car. Because he works from home.
Yeah.
And and he did when he was here. He works from home and would only need the car when he would travel, but he would always be traveling out of the country. And my sister, she's the one that I think mainly used the car.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. It worked out. It was just really funny because they could have totally made it work. I think he just felt like it was irresponsible at that point. Yeah,
that was a big stopping point for me. And sometimes that's only FOMO. Well, not FOMO, regret I have.
Yeah.
It's like, I probably...
FOMO is what got you the truck.
Yeah, it did. But it's great. It's like, this is amazing. Great vehicle. I'll probably never go back to a gas truck.
No.
I love it.
No, and at this point, I mean, you've done it once before, but I don't think you're ever going to I don't think you'll ever revert back out of a truck.
I don't think... Oh, in a diesel.
In a diesel. Once you get a truck,
God.
It's kind of hard to go back.
Yeah. Well, I did that.
But it was a gas.
Yeah, I had a gas truck and went to a Honda.
Yeah, that was a big change.
That was Dave Ramsey.
That was Dave Ramsey speaking.
Look at me how many years later doing
not
his program.
No, I think you are. At the very least, one thing I've tried to express to you since finding out you bought this truck, because I know I bust your chops a lot, and we do a lot of talk about financial stuff, but I don't want you in any way, for yourself or from me, to feel any sort of
I appreciate that.
like regret or like I would be judging you for it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're all humans, and I think that my biggest thing when it comes to these types of purchases, even like for myself, is like you have to feel right about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if knowing how you are with your finances, if you decided, which you did, to buy this truck, that says to me that you felt okay with doing it. And that's, I think, that's what matters.
Yeah.
So don't let anybody like make you feel bad about buying this truck at all.
It's funny because how the deal worked out. The day before I bought the truck, still didn't have a deal yet. He's going back and forth with me all day. And I'm driving home, and I get this idea. I'm going to go on Ridge Road, text him, hey, I'm on Ridge Road.
Yeah.
I'll sign today for this price. And maybe I'll jump on it, right? Because I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
He messaged me, oh, my manager's in the meeting. I'll let you know. But I don't think, he said after that one deal that they offered, they're not going to go any lower. It's okay. It was nice working with you. I don't want to waste any of your time.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll find, I'll keep shopping.
I'm going to go get a Tesla.
Yeah, I'm going to get that one from the other dealership. So he, at like 8 o'clock at night, like 3 hours later, hey, my GM said they'll take that deal, but you got to come in the next day and sign and like take the truck home that day. I'm like, okay,
All right.
yeah. So that really. Then the whole night though, I was like, fuck, should I not? I drove to work that day. Didn't have the truck bought yet. Right? I bought it
Yeah.
after work. And I'm like, how am I get out of this? Should I just tell them, hey, I'm not gonna do it?
Yeah.
But then it's like, hey, we need your insurance information. So I'm like, fuck, let's just do it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Once the ball gets rolling,
yeah,
it's wild. I wonder, like, when they're, it's not like when they go back to their manager. It's not like the manager's got to go through and run all these numbers. They must have their bottom line figured out.
oh yeah,
By the time that truck is ready to be sold.
they know what. Yeah,
So, do you think they're just deciding, like, do we continue to push this sales process on? Like, how far do we push this guy to try to get?
good. Yeah, the highest amount we can.
Yeah. Like, because it's essentially you versus them,
Yeah.
right? I feel like if you walk away feeling like you got a good deal, they probably don't feel the same
Yeah.
way. Maybe they don't feel like they got screwed, but they,
Yeah.
they're probably like, oh, somebody else would have came along and maybe taken their other
Yeah,
deal.
I'm sure someone would jump on it and sign
Yeah.
for it. Because they always say, well, this is the best price. We do all of our market research, do all the comps. And then people are like, okay, I'll just sign. So then, I ended up getting like $6,000 out of them between my trade, like talking about my trade from what they initially offered,
Yeah.
and then $3,000 off the truck, basically through negotiations.
Yeah. And I mean, and not necessarily like a terrible interest rate
No.
either. Once they
Great.
finally ran your credit and
Yeah.
saw it.
Yeah, because I'm like, I can't do it. The payment's like this much.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we don't know what the credit's going to be, or the APR, or whatever the interest rate. So then finally, they come back with it. Hey, this is what we got, and this will be your payment. I'm like, let's go.
Let's do it.
That made me feeling better. So
Yeah.
I did it. Missed the car though too.
Go buy it back.
I was thinking about that. They're going to take it to an auction in Buffalo.
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
You asked them, like, what are you guys going to do with
It's
this?
like, hey, can I buy the back now for $5?
That I always wonder that, because that thing's for sure not going to go. Like, they're going to
No,
lose.
yeah.
They're going to lose money on it, right?
They're going to go to the auction for sure. Yeah, they're going to lose money on it, yeah.
Maybe it's just ebbs and flows. Like, there's other cars that go to the auction where they do make out on, and vice versa.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But they probably built that in the price of truck. So it's still probably, the guy, whoever traded that in, probably got like 28 for it.
Yeah.
And then, so they priced it this much. They probably have made a couple grand,
Yeah.
$4,000 at least.
Yeah, because they won't do it if they're breaking even.
No.
Because this isn't even the end of the month.
No. That was my problem too. If I was more of end of the month, maybe could have worked it better, but.
But also, end of the month, I feel like that whole thing only works on, like, brand new vehicles.
No,
Because they get charged. Someone told me they get charged for keeping these new vehicles on the lot.
and they get charged also for the use, right? Because a
Do
lot of
they?
these dealerships buy in finance. So they'll finance a vehicle. Like they'll buy it, and then that's like, they finance it.
Oh, they finance,
Yeah.
so they're paying monthly on
Yeah.
the cars.
Yeah. Probably a very good interest rate.
Yeah, there's probably some standard. It's probably
Yeah.
like 2%
Yeah.
or something.
So they want to get that car out. Some dealerships, because you think about all the inventory you got to buy,
Yeah,
it's a lot.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I was wondering how that.
And that way
works.
it's easier to keep the cash flows, because sometimes they might not get all their cash in at once.
Mhm.
Depending on how financing works, and like the bank's giving them the money. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because you got to. So that kind of helps you, because you're not getting your funds all right away.
Right.
Unless someone's buying cash.
That makes sense. I mean, that kind of ties into why they're less likely to want to do financing through their own,
Yeah.
like Ford financing or
Yeah.
whatever, because they want to just get the money
Yeah.
for the car.
Yeah.
They don't want to. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
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 Definitely happy for you, though.
Yeah, it should be a good vehicle.
Yeah, dude.
Makes sense. If I got that same truck in a gas version,
Yeah.
it's like 13 miles a gallon on the highway. I'm getting 21.
Wow.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there's my buddy and I. Have you met my friend Andy?
Probably.
He's like a wealth of knowledge, to be honest. We went out to eat the other day, and we were
Yeah.
talking about the motors, the engines that are in the big yachts.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And I think those are just standard diesel.
yeah.
But there's another for the big shipping container ships.
Yeah.
They have these other fucking. He was showing me a picture of the engines. The pistons are like
It's the size of a house.
They're huge.
Yeah.
But they use. I can't remember. I think it was called like heavy diesel.
Okay.
Or it's like, so there's diesel, there's gasoline, and then below diesel there's a less refined,
Okay.
which is like a sludge
Ugh.
diesel. I can't remember the name of it, but it's apparently even better on like efficiency.
Yeah. Wow.
But it's literally like a sludge,
Wow.
and I don't know. It was really interesting. I didn't even know that there was another fuel that was
Fuel
under
type.
that. But it was yeah, it was really cool because I'm like, dude, those things got to be so inefficient.
Yeah.
But apparently not. Like once they
Get moving.
get going, they're good.
Yeah.
Once they get up to speed.
Yeah. Diesel's the future.
Yeah. Absolutely. And trains,
Diesel.
yeah, they're a hybrid.
Oh really?
Yeah, they're diesel they're diesel electric.
Okay.
So I would assume the diesel gets them going, but
Electric.
once they're up to speed,
Maintains.
it's maintained by the electric,
Huh.
which is insane.
Yeah, because you think about all the weight pushing it behind it, and
Yeah.
yeah, all you need is an electric.
Just a little bit of
a little juice
to keep it going.
A little Tesla.
So it's still like one of the more efficient ways to
Yeah.
ship stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
America.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's how we get our produce.
It is.
It's like I think he said it's like a 5 mile long train
Holy shit.
or something like that. And they make a trip like 3 times a week.
Wow.
That's how we get all our produce.
Well, not all.
A good portion of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cabbage. Lettuce.
Avocado from Mexico.
Yeah, avocado, orange. Yeah, southern fruits.
Yeah, yeah.
veggies.
Yeah.
Up here, we get a lot from local farmers, at least Wegmans.
Yeah.
Bananas come from like Costa Rica on a big container ship. Yep.
Just think of it. Right now, there's a fucking boatload of bananas in a container ship going across the ocean.
Yeah, just give you a banana. And personally, I eat banana for the shapes. You know, the shape.
Do you?
Yeah, yeah.
So you don't really like the taste, the
No,
nutritional
just-
value,
Yeah,
just the shape of it.
just the shape of it.
You ever have those mini bananas? Bananas that
Mini bananos.
the chiquitos,
Chiquitas?
chiquitas.
I don't know. No, I have not. Are they good?
Never had them.
Let's do it. Let's get them.
Seems like a waste of money to buy those.
Yeah.
It's like a one pop, you know, unless you like
Done.
the shape of them. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, little ones. Yeah. Another thing about driving a truck like that, it makes my penis feel small.
Yeah. You're like, I don't know. Does it make you feel like, do I deserve to even be driving this truck right now?
Yeah. Am I compensating for something? But no, just because I'm a big guy and it's comfortable and I use it for towing and
Yeah.
fun stuff.
Yeah. People are going to be like, do you even use that truck?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, I know you drive it, but do you even use it?
Oh, I use it.
Oh, yeah, I use it. Yeah, I hooked up the trailer before I came to work.
Yeah.
Just moved it like
Just
3
moved
inches.
it out of the yard.
I moved it out of the yard.
That's what I did yesterday. That's it. Right there.
Right. Oh, man.
Oh, I pulled it out of the yard, no problem though. My God.
Yeah, do you notice I mean, you haven't hauled it, but like, you notice a pretty big difference?
Oh yeah. Just moving it like that, yeah.
It's lightweight.
Oh yeah, like I didn't have to gas it out of the yard. I just
You just idled
idled
it.
it right. Yeah, I idled
Fucking
right out,
A,
yeah.
dude. You gotta switch modes or anything?
No. Wow. Just go mode.
Just go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a game changer.
Yeah.
What's the towing capacity on the new one?
20,000 pounds.
And the Durango?
6.
Oh my God. Big difference.
Oh yeah.
Jeez. That reminds me, Al, do you think we can borrow your truck? I gotta get my Amish shed from PA.
Were you getting it delivered?
Yeah, it's getting it delivered.
I'd help you. Come
No.
on.
Real talk though. Not as like a way to hold you accountable, but would you be willing to help me with the garage?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
I'm sure about that.
I got 4 to 6 weeks for this thing to be built. and then for the shed to be built. So I'm thinking about, let's figure about 3 weeks from now.
Yeah. Okay. Gonna need a dumpster.
Yeah. Yeah. My stepdad was telling me that if I order from White Trash, that if I pay in cash, they'll give me a deal. So.
You're gonna ask them that? Hey, I'm gonna pay in cash.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay in cash. Can I get a deal? Is it cheaper if I pay in cash?
White Trash. What a great name.
I know. Totally checks out.
I wonder if they'll be able to get a dumpster between your gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be tight, but I got a 10-foot opening.
Yeah, you
So
do.
it'd be, yeah, baby.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. But Doug, stepdad's gonna kind of help with the bringing the garage down safely.
Yeah.
And then from there, we just gotta cut it apart.
Yep.
So should be fairly easy-ish. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already coming down, so
How hard can it be?
I don't know. My biggest concern is I just don't want to hit any of my neighbor's fences.
I'll hook the truck up to it.
That's what we were thinking.
And just
Pull it
slow.
from the middle beam.
Yeah.
Pull that guy out, and it's just gonna go like this. Maybe.
Watch it falls into the fence. Fuck.
It's leaning this way, but it ends up falling that way.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I didn't want to
That's what
happen.
I didn't want to happen.
I just call insurance.
Yeah. Tornado came through.
Yeah, I don't know what they call it.
I was listening to Beyonce, her new song, the country song she has. Yeah. There's a tornado.
She was right.
Yeah.
She was right.
Just one.
Right?
One tornado. Just right here in the garage. That's it.
Or Katy Perry. Do you ever
you could-
feel like a plastic
Is that
bag?
insured?
The garage?
Yeah.
Yeah, under homeowners.
It fell over. Well, now we're talking on live air. Can't. That's insurance fraud. But
They pull up this clip.
yeah. Yeah, Nick. You have to deny your claim.
Is
The
this
cops
you?
are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says, yeah, they didn't take pictures of it falling. Hey, this fell over.
Yeah.
Why do you have a dumpster? Like you were ready for it. I don't know.
Oh, I was doing some home renovations.
Do get a new roof going solar.
We're getting solar, so
Yeah.
yeah. So speaking of solar, now, I kind of have a few options, but I could put solar on the roof of this thing if I really wanted to.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's an option. Because I ordered one with no windows. I was trying to be as cheap as possible. I'll be honest with you.
No one to break in.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do solar lighting for the inside. So I'm gonna have these little panels attached on the outside.
That's
for
cool.
for the lights. But yeah, they wanted. I didn't ask how much they wanted per window, but I could put windows if I needed to. And I was gonna have them build a lean-to, and I was just inquiring about how much extra that would be, and they said, "Oh, it'd be like $1,400 extra." Because they would send one of the Amish folk out with the driver.
Yeah.
They'd put
He goes and bills one like an hour.
Yeah.
It's so efficient.
No, yeah, they're fucking fast. But I'm like, $1,400. I feel like for half that or less, I could build a lean-to.
We could do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never built one, but I feel like I could figure it out.
How hard can it be?
Not very.
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, figure it out.
Yeah.
But I'm excited, man. I'm excited to have that eyesore.
Gone.
Yeah, gone and done with.
Maybe some of the wood we take from your garage you could use for your lean-to. Recycle.
That wood is not recyclable.
It's a thought.
It's all water damaged.
Oh, okay,
so
never mind.
yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty stupid. Use a falling apart garages.
Well, it could be some good wood out of it. A lot of people
Yeah.
do it at barns, so they knock barns down, reuse the wood for stuff.
Yeah. No, I guess we'll see. I'm sure there is some good wood out of it, but when you look on the inside, you can see everything's just like rotted, damaged.
Never mind.
Yeah. But it'll be fun. It'll be a good. I don't know. It's just like shit you get excited about when you're an adult.
Yeah, when you're a dad.
Used to fucking hate Home Depot.
Yeah, I love it.
Now I love it.
Oh yeah.
It's like the endless. If I just had like a $50,000 Home Depot
Budget.
like gift card.
Oh yeah. What would you buy? What's the first thing you would buy
right now.
at Home Depot? Yeah, if you had a $50,000
Credit. I don't know. Could I hire Home Depot to like replace my driveway? Will they do that?
I don't know if they have those services.
I don't either.
So driveway, you would do it.
They'll like put shit together for you. They'll build stuff.
Oh yeah. They
you
have
know.
Home Pros or Lowe's Pros.
Yeah. Okay, so if they did driveways, I would do a driveway first. Second off, I'm tearing out my backyard
Okay.
and like I'm fucking tearing it out and redoing it to make it like a nice lawn,
Nice.
paired up with a new retaining wall.
Yeah, that's about it. You're dry.
And then a lean-to.
You're over budget.
Fuck me. All right, I'm paying the Amish guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Budget.
I'm gonna order
Pick him up.
him an Uber.
Give him Uber.
God, dude, you put an Amish person in a fucking Tesla that
Freaking
drives
out.
itself.
Send it to pick him up. Just it's Tesla's drive. No one's in it.
He's like, look.
It pulls up like, what the hell?
Where's the horse?
Yeah. Do they talk in Old English or Dutch?
It's Dutch, I
Dutch.
believe. Yeah,
Wild.
that life seems pretty interesting.
Yeah, pretty awesome. We got our dog from the Amish.
Did you?
Yeah.
This is the only thing I heard about them when it comes to dogs is they I'm not trying to diminish your dog, like, you know, but they have like puppy mills.
Oh yeah,
They just like
for sure.
they look at animals differently,
Yeah,
which is understandable. But
yeah. They eat them. Not the dogs, I hope, but you know,
they sleep outside, I think.
they had a barn where they kept
Like
the
a
dogs in.
Yeah,
It was a really nice barn. Yeah,
had TVs in there.
yeah, yeah. I guess it would have been like not your typical puppy mill, but they have a couple, males and females they breed, and
Yeah,
everyone looked healthy and
I feel like they take care of them, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And the dog's great so far.
It's not like their main income, you know.
I guess it could be how much. I forgot
Yeah.
how much we spent on her, but it's like $600.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
How do they even know what to charge? You know what I mean? Because
know.
like they're so closed off as a society.
Yeah.
How do they know what like prices is?
They just know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they do have internet. They don't tell us.
I think they
Starlink.
just have like the lady we ordered the shed from. So
Yeah.
she's like a middleman.
Yes, I think that's how the dogs are done too. Because we're
They-
texting someone like, oh, okay, it's not Amish. We're good.
Yeah.
We pull up like, okay, this is Amish.
This is for
what
sure
the fuck
Amish.
happened? How are they texting us?
Yeah, this lady has to contact somebody who's close to them
Yep.
and be like, yeah, we have another order for a shed.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounded like she said they build them out in PA.
Yeah, that's how mine was. Mine was built in PA.
That's wild.
Tuscarora Structures.
So I don't think it was that bad. I paid $4,000.
Yeah, mine back. I want to say I paid $3,000, but mine was like a 10 by 12.
So damn near like it seems like right on par then if
Yeah.
I got a 10 by 18.
Yeah.
And that was like with delivery.
Yeah.
How are they even making money? 'Cause it's all wood from their land.
I
Right?
don't know.
Isn't hemlock wood? Isn't it their wood?
I don't know.
Because it's rough cut wood.
It's not the wood show.
It's not the wood show,
It's not working with wood, working with Alex.
right? Yeah, I don't know. I always thought that they tear their own trees down, process their own wood, however they do it, and then that's what they build out of.
My shed looks like it's manufactured wood, like not a commercialized manufacturing.
Yeah.
It's got like stuff printed on it, like the name of the company for the wood, and but maybe
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what they do.
Well, because they're getting a deal on wood. They're not paying what we're paying.
Oh no.
I feel like if I were to build the same shed that I bought, I'd probably be in it for about $2,000
Probably. Yeah.
for the
everything.
materials.
Yeah.
That doesn't even count the fucking. That doesn't even count the roof.
The roofing.
Getting metal roof. Come with metal roofs.
You're getting a metal roof?
Yeah, that comes with them.
Oh, yeah, I don't have a metal roof. So that's an upgrade.
Yeah.
I do have a window.
Fuck.
But what happened with ours is we bought one on the lot.
Yeah.
And, I was looking at the sheds and I see one like way off on the side. It's like last year's model. And like I called the guy because they don't have someone like at the lot all the time. And I call the place. I'm like, yeah, I want that one. It's like off to the side, a year old. Oh yeah, we'll give you a deal. This and that. Like, okay.
I love a good deal.
Yeah. And they gave me a bucket of paint too. Wow. To go with it. Because it was kind of on an angle, so the rain was coming off and like stained like the side. I'll show you, but I haven't painted it yet, and I've had it for 4 years now.
Oops.
So back to Home Depot and $50,000.
Yeah.
First, I would buy a Mountain Dew. Oh, they're coolers. They always have the best like.
Buy
It's the coldest drink. Like I worked at Lowe's in my younger days, high school. And on break, we'd get our drinks from the cooler there because their coolers are always the coldest.
Interesting.
At Home Depot or Lowe's.
I wonder why.
Try it. Let's try it.
I've definitely bought drinks from there before. Usually like a Red Bull or something.
So good.
That's hilarious.
So that's the first thing I'd buy. So I'm at $49K.
Okay.
I'd buy every appliance I could for as many appliances as I can with all that money. Open up my own store, appliance store, and start selling those appliances. Because it's not my $50,000, right? And I have to spend it at Home Depot.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get my money's worth. Maybe turn into a business. Take the profits I make, buy more.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I like the direction you went with it.
Yeah.
It's
entrepreneur.
Yeah, entrepreneur.
What would I call it though? I don't know. Ale's Appliance.
Ales deals.
Come down to Ale's Appliance.
Don't forget to tell your ma.
Tell your ma.
Tell your ma.
That'd be great.
Nice little chorus in the background.
So yeah, that's what I would do with my
You would open an appliance store.
or buy something. A lot of what they have in a store.
I mean, fuck it. Why don't you just open up a laundromat?
Fuck, but I need like commercial.
Yeah, you need the Speed Queen.
Yeah. Coin op.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Tap to pay.
Tap to pay.
Let's create that and sell it to laundry stores across the world.
That's already a thing.
They don't have tap to pay at laundry, do they?
Yeah, they do.
I haven't been a laundromat in forever.
Yeah, me either.
So they do have. How do you know? How do you know?
Because the apartment that my buddy stays at, they
Is it
got a
tap to pay right in the machine, or where you can buy like credits?
Let's tap. Yeah, you just tap. Yeah, it's already out, man.
Dude, I'm never gonna get rich.
I was thinking about putting a Red Bull machine. I found a Red Bull vending machine for like $1,200 on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah,
I was thinking about sticking one in my shop.
that'd be cool.
Because like everybody buys Red Bull. Like if I was going to get a haircut and I was like, I needed some energy, and the only option there was Red Bull, I would buy a Red Bull. So I'm thinking, I feel like a Red Bull machine would do pretty well.
Yeah,
But it's a old school.
it's a lot of money.
$1,200?
Yeah,
That's cheap
is it?
for
never looked at
for a
one.
machine. You're probably looking at 5 to 10. So I'm like,
Oh shit.
so I messaged the guy and I was like, hey, do you know if I can swap out the bill acceptor with like a tap to pay? And in all caps letters, this guy took 3 days to get back to me. In all caps letters, he said, I don't know. And I'm like, okay.
You're done.
Fair enough, dude.
Jesus.
Yeah, no wonder why he didn't sell it.
Could you put drinks other than Red Bull in there too? 'Cause I'm more of a Monster guy.
I don't know because the Red Bull cans they're like the slim they're slimmer.
Yeah,
they're weird
that's
shaped.
right.
But
I have an idea.
yeah, let's do it. Let's run it.
Okay. Vending machine for these. For what do you call it here? Zins.
That's a good idea. I like it.
You probably need like a tobacco license or something stupid to sell these.
Yeah, something that'll check your ID. You have to scan your ID.
Yeah, 'cause it'd be 18 or older. Fuck.
Yeah.
Could.
That'd be insane. Put one of those in the shop.
Yeah. Dude, people be buying all these.
I know.
That one of your barbers would? Oh my God. I see him vaping all the time.
Oh, Tony.
Maybe that's him. I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry, Tony. Called you out, buddy.
I catch him. He's vaping in the store.
Yeah.
Hey.
I used to be very...
Against that.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure. Like, it was conflicted. Like, do I say something about this? Like,
Yeah.
realistically, it's not... It's just vapor.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm just like... I don't know. It's not setting alarms off, so...
Yeah, but your customers might see that.
Dude, there's customers that are like... They got them in their pocket. They're like, hey, is it cool if I hit my vape real quick? I'm like, yeah, go right ahead.
What, during the haircut?
Yeah, they're like...
Oh, my God. You can't wait that long for a hit?
I don't know. I'll tell you what, with the vaping, I felt a lot more anxious than I do with these.
Oh, yeah, these are way better.
I don't know why. Something about the vaping just makes me like fucking
I remember this one job
on
I had
edge.
before for who I'm working for now.
Yeah.
And I had my own office, right? And I'd get like really stressed out. And just because I was in my own office, I'd just be vaping all day in that thing, just typing away, you know, hitting the keyboard.
Oh my God.
And all of a sudden, like one day when my other supervisors walked in that I was managing, I was like, hey, it's cloudy. I'm like, hey.
You got a bong on the table?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's not mine.
Yeah, it's not mine.
It's not mine.
I'll do that next time I get pulled over. What's that beer bottle doing in your cup holder? Oh, it's not mine.
It's not mine.
Sure, it's not mine.
Yeah. They would always make my heart feel weird, too. They'd make my heart
Oh, that's not good.
palpitate. You never felt that from vaping?
No.
Maybe I got a bad ticker.
Me?
Me.
Oh, probably.
Fucking hope not.
Nah, you'd be fine.
I know. I hope so.
You're the peak of male healthiness.
That's crazy because I don't feel that.
You look great.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm dying on the inside.
me too. Every day. So on another note, no.
I took one Benadryl last night, and
Why? Is your allergies or you want to sleep?
for my allergies, and I kind of always forget how they make me feel the next day.
Oh, really? That's
So
weird.
this morning I wake up like barely, and I just didn't. I couldn't fucking wake up. I didn't want to
do it.
wake up. We had like someone come to our house to do the dog's nails at 10. I completely missed the appointment. So Val was already up, and I texted her. I'm like, hey, did you already do the dog's nails? She's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I was trying to figure out what the fuck happened, and I realized I took a Benadryl
Holy shit.
at like 11 o'clock at night. So I slept pretty well this morning.
Wow, I didn't know. I gotta start taking that. I have my sleep study tonight.
Take a Benny.
Take a Benny.
Yeah.
Benadryl.
You know, I wonder. See, it'd be cool if you could have this machine for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Do one night without smoking.
Yeah.
And do one night with smoking.
Yeah.
Maybe smoking before bed
Helps.
helps the sleep apnea.
Yeah. She said I could take anything to help me sleep, so just do your normal routine. If you need to take something to help you sleep, take it.
That's weird.
All of a sudden, like, I don't come back the next day to bring the machine back. She calls, like, my emergency contact.
Yeah.
What happened? Well, you said you could take whatever he wanted, and he took heroin. He overdosed. He's dead.
Piece of shit.
You piece of shit. You said anything.
He slept well.
Yeah. He's still sleeping.
He's still sleeping. Not snoring either.
He's in the casket.
Yeah. I mean, what do you hope? Like, do you hope that they come back and they're like, yeah, like you have a very mild case of it, but you don't actually need a CPAP machine?
That would be great. But I don't want to keep snoring for, bothering the wife when she sleeps.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't feel rested, so maybe that is part of it, or I just don't sleep enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I just wish there was a cure for my disease.
Yeah.
Maybe I should create a GoFundMe.
I don't know why. I just had this feeling like I don't want my buddy Al to have a CPAP machine. I don't know why.
Because we're getting old, brother.
No, you're just...
We used to go to Taco Bell at 2 o'clock in the morning, now we're talking about CPAPs.
I know.
On a Monday night.
Yeah, now we got to take the CPAP off to go to Taco Bell.
Yeah. The worst. I'll just keep driving with it.
Right?
I pull up.
Oh, man, I don't know.
There's nothing better than Baja Blast, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's so hot out, it's dripping, the water's dripping out, the condensation on the cup, right? And just take that first sip with a Zen and a lip pillow.
You're like, oh, man.
This is heaven.
Saturates the pillow.
Oh yeah.
Gets inside. It's
That's.
just-
You ever have a white monster and have a lip pillow?
no.
Dude, you gotta do it.
Those are the zero sugar.
Zero sugar. Yep, white one. Do it tomorrow. With that spearmint or whatever.
I don't know if I want to. I don't like Monster. I don't like the taste of them.
You ever have a white monster?
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Don't lie.
I'm not lying. I
You
swear.
like the taste of a white monster.
I don't like any of the Monster.
You don't like the white monster in your mouth.
Now I'm a Bloom or Celsius guy, or these are really
Yeah,
good
those are
actually.
good.
The Reigns.
You like a skinny can. You like the girthiness of a monster.
I like 'em 'cause I
your
can-
Red Bull, your Rainstorm.
Yeah.
Your Celsius is small.
Yep. That's true. I do. What does that say about me as a man? Holy shit, dude! I realize I am a pussy.
Yeah,
You know who does have the skinny Monster cans though? The dollar store.
they do. I've seen other stores, yeah.
Yeah.
But why get the small one when you get the one where it has like a cap on it? Ever have those monsters? See those?
Because it's the same amount of caffeine.
Is it?
I get 100 and what are these? I think these are like 150.
Yeah.
Let me see. Where are you? Where are you? I forget where they listed on here.
But I'm drinking it for the caffeine, yes.
But you like the taste of it?
But it's the taste of it and the more flavor, you get more drink.
These are delicious though.
And there's nothing better than cracking one open, going down the parkway, sun's coming up over the lake. You got a Zen in, you're drinking a white monster. Life's good.
You're doing blow.
Basically, it's like,
Oh shit.
what? You okay?
Yeah. Just says not good for pregnant women. So I'm just
Oh, shoot.
looking out. 200 milligrams though of caffeine in this little guy.
Yeah, we have Alani's. They're little. Yeah, it's got that.
Man, that's a lot. I'm jonesing. I should probably slow down.
Really? Well, you
Gotta
got
breathe.
You better get balanced.
Oh, you're right, dude.
Smart water.
That's why I haven't been drinking water today.
Yep. Do you want to feel balanced? Drink smart water today.
You gotta piggyback it.
Yeah.
Really.
Chaser.
You gotta piggyback it.
Yeah, one thing I learned while drinking is one drink, one glass of water. One drink, one glass of water.
Yeah. You gotta balance it
That's
out.
how I balance out the hangover.
Yeah, it's smart.
Yeah, we do that when we go out. It's perfect.
What's your go-to drink when you go if you go out to the bar or if you go out somewhere?
Go out to a bar, like a handmade drink, beer.
Ooh, that's what I'm asking you. What's your go-to?
I like some kind of mixed drink. I usually like try something new every time I go. I don't have one I
Do you?
consistently go with.
You say surprise me.
Yeah, I had
Is
this
that what
one
you
thing. It
say?
came with like a martini glass.
Yeah.
It was like a lemon ginger. It was a ginger, not ginger rum, ginger. Something, but ginger, lemon.
Is it a lemon drop?
No, it didn't lemon drop. Something else. But it was lemony. It was really good.
All I know is if it comes in that glass, you're gay.
You know what? Finally coming out.
Got my new truck.
Got my new truck. Got my mustache.
I'm gay.
going to California.
I'm gay. This is a safe space.
Yeah. No, but I'll try anything. I didn't know it came in martini glass. It just looked good.
Yeah. Had you known, would you have still ordered it?
Probably not.
They would have said, "This
Yeah.
is the glass it comes in. Can you put it in the other one, please?"
Then I got like a blackberry cider, hard cider thing that they make handmade. Not handmade, but it's like really fancy.
Yeah.
At this restaurant where you spent like $200. Yeah, it's really good. Then we went to like a sports bar. It was like $4 pitchers of Jenny.
Oh my god.
So we were going hard on that.
Oh my god.
It's $4 for a pitcher. That's like 5 drinks.
And this, and I'm sorry, when was this?
Last week, Wednesday night and Thursday night. But Thursday night really didn't drink. We kind of
Yeah.
went too hard, so we want to just relax that day.
Just hang out.
Yeah. But yeah, Wednesday, yeah, we drank a lot.
Sometimes it's nice to have those nights.
Yeah, what's really good is another drink I'll go to. It's kind of boring because you go to like the store and get it.
Yeah.
But the Sunny D vodkas.
Yeah.
The
Classic.
Best. The best.
Classic.
The best.
It scares me to drink those because
They're so good.
You're like reliving a childhood memory, but
Four
like
Loko.
but like heightened.
Oh, okay. I'm drinking Sunny D.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah, they are. I was actually surprised at how good they were.
Yeah, we tried getting a 6-pack of it at Wegmans before we went to the hotel on the first night.
Yeah.
Couldn't find it.
I don't think they sell those
That's
because it's Sunny D vodka.
Yeah.
So they can't sell that at Wegmans
Why not?
because it's vodka.
They sell hard Mountain Dew.
It's different.
Okay.
Do they? They sell hard Mountain Dew?
Yeah, we saw that. But I'm like, it's too much, probably too much sugar. It's gonna hurt my stomach.
Huh.
It's like drinking like a Mike's Hard, probably.
Oh, dude,
The worst.
I still can't drink those.
If I'm properly hydrated and it's a hot summer day, I probably could.
Really? Even after our experience?
Yeah.
I can't. I just like have that.
If you drink one and you're not ready, like hydrated, because it's so much sugar,
Yeah.
dude, you're gonna have the shits right away. Your tummy's gonna hurt.
That's just. I can already tell how I'd feel if I drank one of those. So yesterday for Mother's Day.
Oh yeah.
By the way,
happy Mother's Day.
Happy belated Mother's
Tell
Day.
your ma.
Tell your ma.
Thank you.
Tell your ma happy Mother's Day.
For me, I didn't get to see her on Sunday.
Yeah, but I pretty much shit the bricks on this one because I found out about 6 days ago Mother's Day was coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
So I was a little late for Rezzies. So yesterday morning, I was looking for reservations for like brunch, and I got one at the Blue Barn Cidery.
Oh, and a Mantow.
Yeah.
Great place.
Yeah,
Not a sponsor, but I would suggest you go.
it's
there.
a great place.
We should go there someday.
That place makes me like when we were there. Any time that I've been there, I'm like, man, I really gotta move. I gotta move out to Hilton, dude.
Dude,
I miss Hilton.
when you leave, check out the house that's for sale.
Here?
Yeah.
This is Hamlin, Al.
I know.
I don't want to move to Hamlin.
Sarah and I said the same thing. You guys wouldn't want to do it. But just check it out.
Yeah, but then what? Then you guys are gonna sell your house and fucking skedaddle?
Yeah, you're right.
We would sell ours at the same exact time.
Yeah.
And yeah, because I don't know. I do like this neighborhood. It's just that I don't know if I could see myself living in Hamlin per se.
Why? What's wrong with Hamlin? Tell me.
Well, first off, I don't. How far is it to the barbershop from here?
40 minutes.
Okay, now add another 15, 20 minutes to go to Webster.
Start a barbershop out here.
That's I just, yeah, I don't know.
Dandeville,
I
too.
don't know. If I were to move further out from where we're at, I think Hilton would probably be the furthest. Yeah. Like North Greece.
Well, it's not Hilton then. It's North Greece.
Yeah, but on the border, you could still go to Hilton.
Yeah. Like, what's that one track? Haskins Lane?
That my mom lived in?
Yeah.
My mom?
Haskins?
Yeah, Haskins. She lived on Rockwell, which
Yeah,
is
I remember Rockwell. That
which
was
is
nice.
right off North Greece.
That was a nice one.
Yeah.
The best of best was High Rise. Or it was called High
I'm trying to think.
Rise. The land I had with it. And,
Dude, I think Haskins was the best.
yeah.
Just like core memories,
You had a
I guess.
sweet bedroom.
I don't even remember, dude.
You're like, you go in the front door, it's like to the left. It was like an office, but it was like your bedroom.
Was my bedroom in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, on Haskins?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, I'm trying to remember.
I don't think I only slept over there once.
Yeah, I think I moved because
Like,
when we
shortly
first
after
moved
that.
when we first moved into the house, my room was upstairs, and I
Then
think when
Jake
my
came.
sister moved out, I think
You
I
took
went in
that one
there.
down there
Yeah,
because Baby J came.
baby Jake. Yeah. Oh, back to the Blue Barn.
Great place.
The story by a great place. I was originally gonna get. Oh, what the fuck was I gonna get? I was gonna get a cider
Cider,
there,
yeah.
right? I was
Great
gonna get a
cider.
cider, and what did I end up getting? Somebody in front of me. So the way they had it set up was you reserve and you get a table, and they give you a menu, and you have to go up to the bar to order everything.
Yep.
Which I actually like that. We're up there. The person in front of me gets this drink. I don't know what it's called, but it was lilac gin. One of the flavors of the Calypso was like the lemonade Calypso
that
drinks,
sounds really good.
and then soda water, and it just had such a beautiful color to it, and it was served in a mason jar.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I want whatever they had, and it was so fucking good. It was
You're
delicious.
calling me gay?
That's why I wanted to tell this story. I wanted to even out this playing
But
field.
it's funny. I would get something like that. It sounds really good.
Yeah, I mean,
When
like
we going?
served in a mason jar or served in a martini glass, they both say the same thing.
When are we going?
When are we going? Fuck, we should, dude. I gotta see if they do brunch like often,
Yeah.
because their brunch was. I got a breakfast garbage plate ale.
Oh. Making me hungry.
Right. It was so good. It was so good. They nail it with their food.
Damn.
Yeah.
Going to that place in the evening is nice too. 'Cause you could get the sunset over the orchards.
Yeah.
It's a nice setting. They have a wedding venue there now. Like if I ever get married, like Sarah and I ever have like a wedding, I probably
Yeah.
want it there.
You already got married.
Yeah, but I have like a wedding, like a party ceremony.
Just like a redo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like redo our vows. Have a freaking fun night.
It's nice. So they actually, that's where we were yesterday.
Okay.
Because for the Blue Barn, because of how the Blue Barn is set up, that was for like parties of
Yeah.
4 or less or something like that. And then the Pomona was the venue, and they had that set up for parties of 4 or plus.
Wow.
Yeah. So we were there, and I was like, wow, this is really fucking nice.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Did you take just Vale, or did you have the kids?
We took everybody.
Everyone. Nice.
Yeah. I originally wanted to book like a nice kind of fancy-ish place for just Val and I to go and then
Yeah.
celebrate later with Mima and stuff. But it didn't work out that way.
No. Yeah. You had fun.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I asked Val, I was like, I know this isn't... She wanted to go to Simply Crepes,
Yeah.
but they were all booked up.
Okay.
They had a 8 a.m., not going to happen, and they had a 3 p.m.
Not gonna happen.
Not going to happen. I wanted brunch. And I was like, I know it's not Simply Crepes, but did you still enjoy yourself? She goes, yes, I had a great day.
Wow.
So
Good job, Nick.
I'm trying now. I'm really trying. I'm really bad at this. Really bad at this shit.
Me too.
I'm terrible at relationships.
Me too.
It's crazy that we've been in one for so long.
I know.
How long have you and Sarah been together? Like married but like together?
Together?
Yeah.
2010.
Wow,
It'll be 15 years
15
in
years.
December. Yeah.
Wow.
Started talking like September of 2010. Started actually dating and
Insane. Can you believe that?
I know.
At one time, it was like 1 year. Making it 1 year with somebody was like,
A long time.
and now 15 years.
Yeah. And a baby.
But it doesn't feel like it, right?
No.
Like,
No, yeah. Feels like it's flown by.
yeah. Before you
But
know
it's
it,
not. Yeah.
before you know it, you're like, holy shit, dude. I think Val and I have been together 11 years
Yeah.
total.
Long time. Felt like I just met Vale at the parking lot of was it Macaron Grill or some fancy place in Orlando?
Oh, God, what was it? I know starts with a C. Carrabba's?
Yeah, Carrabba's.
Yeah. That was fun.
I think I met her before that, though. Because I think you brought her home once.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Before I met her. And Sarah didn't meet her. Sarah's first time meeting her was at... Yeah, because I remember you bring her over. I'm like... I didn't know she had an accent. I'm like, what the fuck's this?
I know you were checking her green card and stuff.
I was off the job then, but yeah.
Yeah. You were investigating.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Like, I've been doing a 15-year investigation
Right.
on your wife. And I go, hey, you're done.
You could have just asked me for a birth certificate.
Where was she born? Lafayette.
Doesn't say that, though.
What does it say?
It's weird, dude.
Russia?
Russia?
Was it Russia? Wink.
No, but like, so I don't know if other countries do this, but as an American, if you adopt somebody from another country,
You get American birth?
yeah, you get a new birth certificate.
Oh, hell yeah. That's cool.
So
So
it-
she's... Does she have her original one?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But so like, here's what I would wonder is, I'm trying to think when the whole Russia-Ukraine war was going on and it was changing things in Val's country of origin.
Yeah.
Not Russia.
Not Russia.
Our first thought was, okay, we got to get grandma here we got to like start doing shit to get the family here. And I was, and then, so I was looking into like the whole being able to bring your family, whatnot. And I thought about it. I'm like, are they still considered family, even though she was adopted and has American documents now? Or like, does that rule?
Yeah, how's that work?
Does that go out the books?
You're done. Like, you're American now. Too late. No choice.
I don't know how that works.
Do you want to live in the greatest country in the world, or do you want your documents?
Right.
Figure it out.
Yeah, so I wonder if by American law that's no longer your family.
Oh, it's worth a Google.
It's weird, right?
Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah. I don't know.
It's confusing. I don't know. Very confusing. Because if you move from another country to America,
yeah,
and you become like a permanent resident or whatever that is,
a lapper,
it then makes it easier to like bring more of your family over. But yeah, with her situation, she's American. I don't fucking get it, dude.
Whatever she's doing a good job.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's working, and Mima doesn't want to live here.
Does she work for the KGB? I wonder sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Just bring her down here and just interrogate her.
Yeah.
Who do you work for?
She's totally a standard like seasoned older woman though.
From Eastern Europe, yeah.
Well, I mean like the entire day she's got her phone like plugged in or she's carrying it around. She's always watching the news.
That's funny.
Like 100% of the day, she's always watching the news.
In English?
No, she's watching the Russian one. I think it's called Russian one news. KGB. Nailed it. So,
Alex, shut up.
Yeah, she's able to get propagandized by Russia. Via America.
So she's a fan of Russia?
Well, I mean, it's where she was born. It's her.
But what's her stance on the Russia-Ukraine conflict? Or is that, I shouldn't ask that.
I don't know. I'd have to ask her, to be honest with you. I think I asked very early, early on when it started. And it's not like she was ever pro-Russia, pro-Ukraine.
Yeah.
Like people are dying on both.
You don't want people dying.
But I think that her opinion of it was based on the news that she was watching.
Yeah.
Which sheds a little bit more light into
why Russia.
Yeah, what motivated Russia to do it.
Yeah.
It wasn't just Russia's the big bad guy, Ukraine's innocent, which is what they push in America.
Yes.
There's a lot more to the story than that.
Yeah.
So
I look at it that way too. I make a comparison, right?
Yeah.
Here in America, all of a sudden Russia goes to Mexico and starts like giving them like, weapons and shit. Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna fucking blow up Mexico.
Yeah.
And attack them.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have some questions.
It's probably gonna be a lot more aggressive than Russia is too.
Yeah. Yeah.
This country is built on war.
Which like to make Zelensky. I don't think Zelensky should be made out to be a bad guy, but
no.
But what's so funny is the Americans that know shit all about any of this are willing to put a Ukrainian flag in their profile.
Yeah.
Which good, support it. That's not like I would say I'm pro Ukraine too. Like they're getting
I'm pro no war.
I'm pro no war.
Yeah, both sides.
But like people just put these things in their profile just and like that's them helping. What would help is if you like educate yourself a little bit more and you learn a little bit more about what's going on and not just like buy into the propaganda. But people, they put this in there, they probably never even been to a different country. So they're just like they're just coming from a completely different place. Perspective. And they fucking love Zelensky. Now get this. I don't want to be that guy that's like, all the people that love Zelensky hate Trump or anything. But the one reason that people say they don't like Trump is because he's not a politician.
Yeah,
Zelensky's a fucking comedian.
Yeah.
So we love it for Ukraine, but we don't
for America.
Yeah. So.
And I think all these wars start with our America, us influencing or kind of starting the conflict using CIA and other assets. kind of to, because we know we are better as a country when we're in war, economy-wise.
Yeah.
Because we can pump all the money into Boeing and BlackRock and all the other military industrial complex companies. So I think we kind of influence that.
Definitely.
We have people over there kind of like, oh, let's do it like this, and kind of controlling different people that can make decisions. Not at the top, but lower, to egg stuff on. Well, I know we've done it in Venezuela. We've done it everywhere, anywhere you can think of. Probably we've influenced a war, started a war for our own interests.
Yeah, we've definitely done that before.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot.
Can't think of a conflict we didn't do that in.
Well, maybe the recent one between India and Palestine. India and Pakistan.
There's probably an underlying thing we're trying to do.
I mean, maybe, but they've had a conflict going on for a long time. They just don't like each other.
Yeah, but I think we have people over there.
You think so?
Oh, every country, guaranteed.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Every country we have an embassy. Yeah, we're in there.
Yeah, just
We're doing it.
I would like to just kibosh all these wars.
Yes.
And have some part of this presidency where there's no war.
Yeah.
That'd be really nice.
He had his first term. No major conflicts.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, no matter what happens, good or bad, people are going to come away from this presidency and say negative things about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't see much good out of it so far. But whatever.
Yeah. It kind of goes it goes in waves. I think I read or I watched something today talking about that we're finally kind of coming to a revamped trade deal with China.
Oh, that's good.
Which is good. I think the perspective is that China's not folding and China's going to stand their ground, and that whatever our tariffs aren't going to even impact or hurt China. But I've also seen videos that tell a little bit different story.
Same here.
So there's definitely an impact on it. I'm actually in direct contact with somebody who works at a factory over there.
Really?
And and it's hurt them quite a bit. So
that's not good.
No,
yeah, because no one's buying. People might not buy the products, and because I know I wouldn't. I'm like, fuck, I'll not go buy stuff from Amazon or
absolutely.
Temu.
Well, and think of it this way. I literally this came to mind. So, sure, there's other countries that import from China, right, and import from these factories, but who's paying you more money for that stuff? You know what I mean? America.
Oh yeah.
We're paying a higher price.
Yeah.
If you were to take these hats, this great, beautiful design, you were to get this made in China and have it shipped to and purchased by an American, you're probably going to pay, let's say...
$3.
Yeah, let's say $3. You take this same hat and you have it purchased by somebody in... What's another importer? Like India?
Yeah.
You're probably selling it for $1.
Yeah.
Or something, you know what I mean? So they're for sure making a lot of money off of America. So they do have to come to a deal, a negotiation. So I think once we can get this whole like tariff thing panned out, I think that we'll be in a good position.
Yeah.
I do. I really believe that.
We'll see.
Because do you think Trump wants to get away from this presidency, come to the end of the presidency, and have people, like a majority of people think that he was a shitty president and like tarnish his name like that? No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He wants to be the fucking man.
Yeah.
It's just how he is.
Yeah.
So he's going to do everything in his power to make some
good
sort
impact.
of lasting good impact.
I think the biggest one he could do right now is no income tax.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe that's going to come away after the tariffs.
Yeah.
You know?
Or something less. Charges less.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be huge, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think most people could get on board with that? Like, if he does that, people would be like, okay, maybe he's not racist.
Yeah. No income tax would be great, but even if it's like a less Because if you stop spending all these useless dollars on everything else we do,
Yeah,
there's got to be money we could save.
absolutely.
So that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Or Holkel giving us $400.
Thank
one
you.
Time.
Thank you, Kathy.
Have you got it yet?
No, have you?
No. Fuck no. It's a state. Probably another year. Hopefully we forget.
Yeah. What? I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it. Is that like per? I don't know.
Per
It's
family.
like per family. You're telling me what the fuck am I gonna do with $400?
A family of 4, nothing. One time groceries, if maybe 1.5
Yeah.
times groceries.
Beggars can't be choosers.
No, I'd be happy with it. Yeah, don't be wrong.
I'm gonna put it as a down payment on my new
Truck?
my new camper.
Dude, get up. Sarah and I have been talking about it.
Yeah.
You got to get a camper.
I know, because both our families are expanding, so
Expanding.
we can't bum off you guys
Yeah.
anymore. Can we bum
Not
off
bum.
you? What about this year? Can we bum off you guys one more time?
Yeah, I don't see why
We
not.
got enough
but, you know,
You seem hesitant. No.
just get a camper.
That'd be fun. That would be fun. It'd probably have to be like the same size that you got.
Yeah, something like that.
But I'd be pushing it. I don't even know if the capacity on my truck, towing capacity, is the same as your Durango.
Yeah, so you're not really pushing it. Be fine.
You sure?
Yeah. Get Coleman makes a hell of a camper for like 11 grand. But you got to pay for it cash, no loans. All right.
Yeah, if I did it, for sure.
Yeah, no loans.
The thing is,
We're not supposed to do loans, okay?
where the fuck would I keep it, Al? Next to my new shed?
Has to keep it at your mom's. Your ma's.
Yeah, right. She would say, I mean, they would be fine with it, to be honest with you, but...
Yeah, you're a little tight there. Ask your neighbor across the street. I got a big yard. Hey, Karen.
Dude, yeah, I just fucking wait till we pull this garage down. I'm gonna get a letter in the mail 3 days later.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be in trouble for that one. No permit?
Doug said I don't have to get a permit.
Yeah,
if I'm pulling it down myself.
Yeah, you're pulling it down. It's your property.
But if I hire a company to do it, they have to pull a permit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't wait to do it. And bring my freaking shotgun. We'll start shooting it. What?
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a fun little thing to do. Lunch on me. Lunch is on me.
Okay.
Pizza and beer.
Oh, I would say Texas Day Brazil.
Texas Day Brazil. That would be good, yeah. A little takeout.
Yeah. Can it be a little Caesar's pizza?
At that price, I'll fucking get like 15 of them.
Yeah, because Little Caesar's so far. I've been dying for it. It's just too far away to get it. I need it hot and fresh.
Should open one out here.
That's my business idea. This town's got, what, 5 pizza shops? We could use a 6th.
Yeah.
For a small town.
Well, dude, you put a little Caesars and make it open late.
I think in Brockport it'd be great. They used to have one back in the day, but College Town I think it'd be perfect.
They did?
Yeah, Little Caesar.
They got that Domino's now. Well, it's been there for a minute, but they have that Domino's.
Yeah, but can Domino's get you a $5? Well, it's not $5 anymore. We can give you a $6 large, hot and ready. Don't have to order it.
No, you're probably looking at about $8.99.
Yeah, for medium.
Yeah.
But medium is kind of Little Caesar's large, but well, maybe not. Little Caesar's is so good.
Yeah, their thin crust is actually really good too.
We would take, if I had Little Caesars, we would take out Domino's. It'd have to close.
That's a tough
But where
call,
would I put
man.
it?
Where would you
probably
put
know
it?
Brockport well enough. Where would I put it? It's got to be close to walking distance for the college.
I'd put that bitch right on campus.
Yeah, I may talk to SUNY Brockport.
Yeah. I'd replace that fountain. I'm assuming they have a fountain. Every college has a fountain.
You know what? They do.
Who'd
Special Olympics one.
have thought?
Yeah.
You know what I thought about the other day?
No.
Like, what would be cool?
What would be cool?
Investing in an ice cream truck that goes neighborhood to neighborhood.
Tap to pay?
How do you lose?
Tap to pay?
Tap to pay.
Okay.
How do you lose, Al?
Yeah. Are you selling scoops or are you just
No.
the bars?
I'm selling bars.
Like the novelty stuff.
Novelties, yep. Choco Taco.
What kind of truck? What kind of capacity are we talking about? What kind of inventory are we going to need?
I mean, not a lot.
We're going to store your inventory.
In the freezer that you sell it in?
But you're going to have to keep an inventory where you can't just go and...
Buy it per day.
You got to go to Wegmans and buy it. Like, fucking expensive. You probably want to find a place... Where would you get it? Is there like a wholesaler for ice cream?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck.
I haven't gotten that far. I just remember the guy that would drive around with the little Ford Ranger or S10.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I actually saw him the other day. And they had that little freezer in the back there. The pictures of what's in there.
What's in there. What kind of permits do we need?
I don't know yet.
See?
Because it's like a food truck.
Yeah.
So does that mean I have to...
But it's ice cream, not food. It's dessert.
Dude, I know, dude. Don't even get me started on this shit.
Well, that's how the guy that owns Nick Tahoe's, he had a food trailer.
Yeah.
And at the Lilac Fest, they gave him a ticket at the County Monroe because he didn't have a license for a food truck. He gets a lawyer, and the lawyer gets him out of the ticket because he proved it was a food trailer, not a food truck. By definition, the law states it's a food truck, and you got to have a permit for. So there's nothing in the law about having a food trailer.
Wow.
So his lawyer got him out of the ticket. It's probably only like a $500 ticket.
So you're saying I could just get a mini trailer and put a freezer up to
And
it?
it's a dessert trailer.
Holy shit. That changes the game, Al.
Yeah, we don't need a permit. I'm sure Monroe County fixed that loophole, but...
Yeah. They probably they added it in.
Yeah, can you go to like parks and sell during when kids are playing baseball and soccer?
I can't see why not.
And what kind of music are you having playing? Let them know you're here. A bell?
DMX.
Yeah.
Had some ice cream in my truck.
DMX. What you really want?
That'll get him out.
Ride or die. I would say playing like Blippy songs.
Like the standard, there's like a standard loop.
I would say Blippy songs.
Fuck that, dude.
No?
Blippy?
Blippy, little Paw Patrol.
Or just have it saying,
Spidey and his
"Hi,
amazing
friends."
Yeah.
Oh my god. They hear Miss Rachel from inside their house. They lose their shit.
Yeah. The dad just freaking goes domestic violence on the wife.
Sorry, domestic violence is not funny.
Not a joke. If you have a problem, call 911.
It's just like one of those. It's just like the way he said it was funny. Okay, I have to just say it's funny.
I don't mean anything I say.
Domestic violence.
Right?
Over
Just
ice cream.
Domestic violencer.
I told you, honey, we're not supposed to spend money on ice cream.
But funny twist, she kicks his ass. There you go.
What's still domestic violence?
Calls the cops on him.
Yeah.
But she gets arrested.
Right. It doesn't work that way.
I know.
But yeah, I thought about it. I'm like, what? It's just you're selling packaged ice cream.
My biggest thing, where to get the supply, we got to do a cost market analysis to see how much we sell our ice cream for compared to the prices we're getting it. How much does it cost to run that truck? What's the cost of just buying the truck right away? There's maintenance fees involved.
Well, I already
licensing.
have the truck, Al.
You're going to use the F-150? All the oil leaking out of it?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, I got some syrup on it. Hold on. Let me go underneath my truck. Hold on.
No, it'll be fixed by then.
You would put a freezer unit there?
Well, why not?
I guess.
Too heavy?
Are you going to take off your barber decals?
Yeah, it's already peeling off anyways.
There you go. Who did that decaling for you? Was that Rap Gods?
No.
You know, one of our classmates owns that, right?
Yeah. That's why I didn't want to go there.
Really? Oh, you didn't like him?
Not a huge fan.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I think no, we were in communication, but I think it was like he didn't get back to me or something. I don't know. Yeah, it just didn't
Work out.
work out.
It's not for everyone.
I go based on communication.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's big.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I went through Flower City Raps.
Oh, I know that, yeah.
Do you know the guy?
Oh, yeah. What's his name again?
Is it Jason?
Jason Momoa?
Close.
I don't know. I have no idea what this place is. I've never heard of Jason.
No, he was like a nice guy. Like he was very attentive.
That's appealing.
100%, dude. If the communication with a company that I'm inquiring about is bad,
You're done.
yeah, I don't like that. Leaves me in the dark. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't need it done right away.
I need it done.
I need like, hey, this is out of business hours, but I'll reach out to you tomorrow or something like that.
Yeah.
The guy, when I got the lettering or when I got the tint put on the barber shop,
Yeah.
like that guy was really attentive. I went through, I think it was the tint shop.
Tin Shop's a big one. Big
Yeah.
player in the game.
I went through that, and that was a good experience. But let me tell you, I was texting with this guy was texting with me at like 11 o'clock at night about this shit, and I remember him texting me. He goes, I can't remember we were talking about the fucking tint, and he goes, "What are you doing right now?" And I was like, "I'm just hanging out at the house." Blah blah. He goes, "You want to meet up for a drink?" And I was like.
No.
I was like, well, I'm about to have dinner with my family and stuff, so I can't really do that right now. He goes, let me know what time you're done with when you're done with dinner. Like he was being very pushy, and I was eventually like, yeah, dude, I'm sorry, it's not a good night for me to do that.
Yeah.
And I just felt weird about it.
So how many drinks did you have with him that night?
So we're about 10 drinks deep.
I missed dinner.
No, but then he's like, yeah, my wife's out of town. I got nothing going on. And I'm like, this is fucking weird, dude.
At first, I thought he was just trying to get a sale. I was like, hey, I'll buy you a few drinks.
Dude, at this point, I had already put a down payment.
Oh.
So, like, sale was done.
Maybe he liked you.
It was weird, dude. It was like he was lonely because his wife was out of town and he wanted to go get beer.
But you don't have friends? You could just...
I know. The funny thing is, if it was like you or any of my other friends, I would have done it.
Really?
Like
if I would have asked you one night, hey, you want to get a drink, you would do it?
Yes.
I never asked another dude that.
Yes. Huh. Fucking Andy asked me the other night, Thursday. It was like fucking 8:30 at night. He texted me, "Hey, you want to go get wings and beer?" And I was like, "Let me ask Val." And I was like, "Hey, Andy wants to go get wings and beer with me." She goes, "When?" I was like, "Half hour from now." She's like, "Yeah, go ahead."
Wow.
So, anyways, yeah, but that
That's
was just
awesome.
like it just felt weird.
Yeah. That is pretty weird.
And then the guy was trying to hang out with me even after he did the job, and I was like, and then he ended up quitting the company.
Maybe he wanted to work for you.
Awkward.
All of a sudden, you see an application. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was strange, dude. I don't know. Some people just rub me the wrong way.
Yeah, one thing I got to do that truck is get a tinted thing. Speaking of tint.
Are you even allowed? Does it come in any standard tint?
It's got the rear window, like your truck.
Yeah.
But with the front windows, the front driver and passenger.
Would you just get the same?
Yeah. Or
Are you-
lighter.
Are you allowed to?
No.
You're just gonna do it?
Well, am I allowed to? It's America, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Is it-
true.
Against the state rules?
yeah.
Yes.
Are they even cracking down on that, anyways?
Technically, you can't get a car inspected.
Right. But you know a guy?
Allegedly, if I would know a guy, yes. But I don't do that.
I heard you just roll the windows down. Is it really that easy?
I guess you could.
You
You
just
not part of New York State inspection have windows, so yeah.
You just roll the windows down.
Yeah.
You go in there.
Hey, my windows are broken. Can't roll them. Don't touch them.
Yeah, don't touch the windows. Yeah. Get that front window tinted too.
No. A lot of the guys that work for me have their front windshield tinted on their
It's
trucks.
the dumbest thing.
Dude, that's so dark. I'm like, should I wave?
Dude, that's
crazy.
so dumb.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I see cars driving past the shop. I swear to God, fully blacked out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, you are drawing so much attention to yourself. If there's anything that screams, I have illegal
Pull me over.
substances in my vehicle.
It's a front windshield tint.
Yeah.
If I lived down south, maybe I would. Like a very light.
Yeah, but at night.
A very light tint. I'm not talking 20, 30%, maybe like a 45,
Just a little bit.
50%er.
Yeah.
Pretty transparent, but still enough to take some of the bite out of the sun.
You can get that strip, that sun
Yeah.
strip.
I'm too tall for that, though.
Oh,
It's in my field of view.
that's true. Even in that truck,
Yeah.
you can lower it though, can't you? Like
I'm
when
low as you go.
you're as low as you go.
Yeah, my head's not on the roof or anything, but it would be in my field of view.
Wow.
Yup.
I put my seat all the way up.
That's so hot.
I'd rather be.
King of the road.
I sit all the way up, and I drop the steering wheel down.
So people think you're taller.
Fuck yeah, dude. I get out, and they're like, what the fuck?
I thought I was like a tall dude. Look how short he is.
My head's like, they think I'm like 6'5".
Yeah.
I get out, I'm 5'11".
Oh my God, it is Jason Momoa.
Oh my God.
You kind of look like him with the hair and the muscles.
Oh, dude, check these out. I just got them in, dude. Do these even... Oh, God. I think I just pulled my shoulder.
Yeah, that's how it goes now at this age.
Yeah, just give me a quick flex.
Go to the hospital. Heart attack. I bring my CPAP machine or my sleep study.
Oh, my God.
Sir, you can't bring that in here. Yeah, I need to do the test tonight. I'm paying for it.
So how'd the test go? I slept in my truck. Is that cool?
Yeah. Got kicked out.
I got kicked out.
Because my snoring was too loud.
See, I didn't sleep as well because I was on the couch.
Yes.
Yeah.
I might sleep in Donnie's room tonight.
Why?
Just start everything hooked up and stay out of the way.
Well, if you end up getting one, she's going to have to be used to it anyways.
Yeah, I know, but let's get the test through. Let's get this test done. If I end up getting one, probably got to. No other choice.
I hope you don't.
Me either, but I want a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, who doesn't, right? Yeah, it'd be interesting. I'll have to do some research into that.
Imagine like camping. Got to pack it.
Oh my God, you have to like have it plugged into the generator.
No, if you have power, you should be able to power it.
Yeah.
If we're hooked up.
I mean, it's just pumping extra oxygen into your
I think
nose.
so. I don't know what it does.
The only
Fairy
thing,
dust.
the only downside, the only negative thing I've heard about those is the straps that go around your head.
Yeah.
Because they're constantly in the same
Yeah.
spot, and you get like one of my clients. He's about our age. That he's got one, and he gets this like fucking pimple, this one side of his head. It's like an ingrown hair. It's weird, but it's because it goes right over that area.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah,
There's got to be a better way.
That, and I think my dad's just prone to this because my dad, I don't know. My dad gets like eye infections.
Oof.
Because
It's not fun.
like you have to clean it all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, for whatever reason, because it's pumping air and whatnot, my dad gets like fucking pink eye from it. Like at least probably like once a month.
Does it help him though?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but he gets pink
I
eye.
can't wait. Not for the pink eye, but better sleep.
Yeah.
Everyone I talk to says it's life changing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I might ask to see if I get my tonsils removed first. Because my mouth is so small, I'm able to breathe better.
Yeah.
Because I'm a mouth breather.
What about your nose? Do you have a normal nose?
She said the nose is fine.
You don't have a deviated septum?
Yeah, she doesn't think I do. She looked up in there.
So your major, so like you could get a mouth reconstruction.
I have no idea if that's a thing. I
Oh,
made it
you
up
just like made it up.
as a joke. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. But my mouth's small. Like the back. There's not much room between my tongue and my roof of my mouth.
Let's see it. Is as wide as you can open?
Yeah.
Let's see it again. That's pretty small. Yeah, that's probably about a studio size apartment.
Yeah, I could never work in a glory hole. That's too small.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I brought that up with one of my clients.
About if they would do it?
The glory hole. Yeah.
Stick it in?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would he?
I think it was a big yes. And he was telling me there's an app where you can find them.
Glory holes.
Yeah. It's probably just called Glory Hole Finder.
Pull it up.
Should I? All right, I'm going to take these
I'm
off.
kidding. Don't, you know, too.
Why? I want to.
If you want to.
Yeah, why not? Val's like, I saw that you were searching...
gloryholefinder.com.
Oh, honey, you know the term glory? Like when you're in all your glory?
Yeah, it's for America.
Yeah, it's just like a positive thing.
Yeah.
It's a hole in the wall, and they send you positive messages with their mouth.
With their mouth and your penis.
Glory Hole Finder.
I knew you said there was a massage happy ending place finder.
Oh my God, dude.
No. We're doing this live, guys.
Holy shit. Nearby glory holes. Okay, allow this time.
It's like, oh, Dandeville Barbershop.
Oh my God.
After 5. Uh-oh. Please say to Domino's in Brockport. Because I know where I'm going to get some pizza.
Oh my God.
No.
Black Creek Park.
That's where gays go.
Really?
No offense against gays.
Black Creek Park?
Yeah, like county parks are a spot for male hookup.
Large, partially wooded park with potential for discreet action in the men's restroom. Oh my God. LA Fitness Irondequoit.
Oh my God. Like next episode, yeah, I got a gym membership, Nick. Where?
U of
LA
R.
Fitness.
Right? U of R.
Where?
The Maury Hall. Peepholes in the fourth floor men's restroom stalls in Maury Hall in the University of Rochester. Oh my God. Dude, I don't know if I was even ready for this.
Where else?
Dude, RIT's got them everywhere.
RIT. You heard it.
Show World, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Planet Fitness. JC Penney.
My dad had an incident once. I think at a Sears or J.C. Penney's. I can tell the story if you want to hear it.
Walmart Henrietta. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I work close to that. I might check it out.
I'm gonna check.
Just look. Do
It's
some
in the
research.
back. It's the
Research.
restroom in the back. Be discreet. It says be discreet about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Skull Glory.
Home Depot.
Which one? Irondequoit?
I love how they say be discreet. It's like someone's just waiting back there for your cop. Eastview Mall?
It's got to be a joke website, right?
Dude, this is legit.
We'll have to do some investigative journalism.
Oh my God.
Does Monroe County have a glory hole problem?
Dude,
Find out tonight, Channel 9.
They even show pictures. I gotta see it.
It's a fucking just dongs.
Continue. Use cruising signals or plan ahead in the comments. Be discreet. What the?
What's cruising?
It's got to be like a way to.
Tell people, hey.
Yeah, dude, look at this. These are all. That's insane. This is actually a lot. This is a lot more detailed than what I anticipated to find.
Wegmans? A cruisy restrooms near entrance are tucked away and discreet. It has 2 regular stalls, 1 large stall, and 3 urinals.
What the fuck?
JC Penney. Galleria Mall. Yeah, that's a good place.
But what's on the other side? Is it just like the janitor's closet?
I think it's just like the stalls of the bathroom have holes. So like the 2 shitters together, there's a hole between the 2.
So you just pop it on through?
Yeah, just hope for the best. Is it sharp?
I've never seen a glory hole. I've seen a lot of random holes in bathrooms though.
This is crazy. Doesn't
Yeah.
stop.
It keeps going. I'm concerned.
The Petro at Waterloo? Exit? Oh my God. Interstate Travel Plaza with cruising at the Free Theater and small restroom in the back of the building.
You're telling me none of these businesses have accidentally stumbled upon these and been like, we should patch that up.
Yeah. I don't know. Skechers?
Oh my God.
No, I was kidding.
That's how I got my
Can you
new
imagine?
shoes.
Boba tea?
But
Or yeah.
your mom's house? What the fuck? Oh my God. All right, let's go to a different website. I'm just curious.
I say that'd be good. Episode. Nick and Al go to a glory hole.
This is insane.
Wow. My dad had an encounter once I was mentioning.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, you can do your thing. But he I don't know, he had to use a restroom at the mall once. And he's going to the bathroom, right? And a guy leans near the stall and says, "Hey, I'll be here till 3." And then walked out. And my dad was like, "What the fuck?" Got the hell out of there.
Jeez.
Yeah. We have the balls to go up somewhere they're shitting. "Hey, I'll be here till 3."
Yeah, what would you do? Like, what would you do?
Get the fuck out of here.
I would
dude.
just not reply. Holy shit, dude. There's a Rochester glory hole on
Facebook
Reddit.
page?
On Reddit.
Oh.
And there's people that are like who's interested? Blah blah blah. You can like schedule an appointment.
We could do surprise glory hole podcast.
I thought the whole point of a glory hole was just
discreet.
like discreet,
surprise
like,
of who it is.
Yeah, spur of the moment, but you're like planning it.
Wow. I wonder if there's a book on glory holes and how do they start?
Yeah, and like what if
Who had the first glory hole?
What if the drywall's
Was it during the Big Bang Theory?
thicker than
And God's like, fuck this, and blew it all up?
with his penis?
Maybe.
Let's see, when
Jesus.
was the first
Glory hole discovered? ChatGPT will know.
First glory hole. The first oh my god.
Wow.
The first documented instance of a glory hole was in 1707 court case known as the Trials of Thomas I'm going to say Vaughan and Thomas Davis in London, which involved the extortion of a man known in the documents only as Mr. Gillam.
Would he visit him to get his dick sucked?
Early 1700s. Sounds like it.
Wow. Wow.
What the fuck? The first recorded use of glory hole in glass blowing appears in an 1849 text called Curiosities of Glass Making
That's something
by English
different.
Glassware. Glory hole term origins. Did gay culture or glass blowing invent it first? Interesting.
What did it say?
They came about in the late 19th and 20th centuries when gay sex was considered illegal. So it was a gay thing.
Yeah.
So if you end up using a glory hole, you can't really be mad that there's a guy on the other side because that's your own fault.
Yeah.
If you would have just done research. Does anybody research this?
Yeah.
Before they go and do it? Oh my
Nobody
God.
knows.
So interesting. Jesus, we're all over the map.
Yeah, we're all over the
Edging,
place here
glory
today.
Holes, new trucks.
Let's get on track here. Got any good questions for
on track auto sales. Your satisfaction.
Is part of the deal.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I think it's nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
I missed my call in marketing.
I did have a question that was on here.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Well, like a topic.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta make it so this thing doesn't time out because it's really annoying. Okay. This is good. This is like a topic. This is like
Okay.
how to find the balance between ambition and contentment.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Right?
I think contentment robs your ambition, so I don't think you can have both. You can't. You either got to be content or you got to be ambitious. Because if you have everything you want, you're content, right? You're gonna have motivation to go do things.
Yeah.
It's like this one reel I think I might send you a couple times, but it's like Leonardo.
Da
He's at
Vinci?
the plane. Yeah. No. The other one.
Yeah.
He's at the plane. And the one guy's trying to get him to go, and it says 9 to 5 over his head. Then he turns to an Asian guy in the plane and says, "How do I know that you can deliver?" And the Asian guy goes, "You won't, but I can." And that's like entrepreneurship. So if you're not comfortable where you are, right, that's going to force you to be ambitious. Like with my job, I was content many years working at Weckman's, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the contentment went away because I became more ambitious. Ambitious. Can't talk right now.
It's a tough word.
Yeah. Saying it multiple times.
Yeah.
So then, you know what? I went back to school so I could do something different. And look at me now. Now I'm content again.
Do you think there's a difference between complacency and content? Because I would assume if you're content, that means that you're happy where you're at, right? You've reached a point where things are somewhat or more or less equilibrium. Whereas if you're complacent, it's like perhaps you wish for more, but you're not willing to put the effort into to get it, or you don't have the ambition to get there. Like when I think of being content, like right now in my life, I do feel pretty content.
Me too.
With like the flow of things.
Yeah.
But I'm not necessarily unambitious. There's still things that I want to accomplish.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm content where things are right now, and I'm.
But you're not then, because you're going for more.
Well, like, I
Right?
don't know.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah, but like part of my contentment, if that's a word. Is that a word? Contentment?
Or
Content?
I'm calling it.
Yeah.
It's a word.
So part of that for me includes the trajectory of still getting better,
Okay.
but
I see.
but
Okay.
it's not like, I don't know.
I see the way you're looking at it, though.
Yeah.
Two different perspectives here. I guess maybe I was more being complacent. I don't know. I put complacent and content in the same realm. Because you're content, okay, I'm laying off, taking my gas off the pedal. I'm happy where I'm at.
Yeah.
Now I'm complacent.
Yeah. Complacent just seems to have like a more of a negative connotation to it
It does.
for whatever reason. Like I'm content.
Yeah.
Like with the day, right? I'm content today, right? It's a good day. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to see what I.
That's a
actually
tough one.
wrote down, right? Here's what I put. Maybe this would help. I don't know, kind of get there. I get antsy when life starts to feel content, which in some way pushes me to ramp up my ambition.
Exactly what I'm saying.
In
'Cause you're
some
not really
way,
content.
yeah. Some way it drives my ability to focus on things that I may have lost sight of but are important.
Yeah. That's good.
I like it.
Let's go with it.
Yeah, I forgot I wrote that, so.
Sounds like a good book to write.
Right?
Complacency.
Complacency. Written by
Nicholas Hargarther.
Ju-
Audiobook by Alex Mintani.
Hargarther.
Hargather?
Hargather.
Hargather?
Hargarther.
Hargarther?
Hargarther.
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 Is that German?
Yeah.
You fuck.
What? I didn't
How
do-
could you be German, dude?
How could I not?
Your ancestors. Your ancestors
Yeah.
did horrible things.
Yeah,
Just
no.
kidding.
Yeah.
Really did.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I didn't even think about that. I got the guilt of
Being a Nazi.
being
You're
European.
not Nazi. Yeah.
Like what our people did to the African Americans.
Yeah.
And I have the guilt of what my ancestry did to the Jews.
And the Indians.
Wow, dude. There's a lot of weight on my shoulders.
You're a pretty bad person. No, just
Oh my God. Speaking of white guilt,
yeah.
now I gotta be angry. That
Sorry
I
for
was
bringing that to your
born
attention.
white. I don't feel content anymore.
No.
I feel very.
Racist.
I feel
No, it's good.
like I was born racist.
Well, no, you're not racist. You're furthest thing from it.
No, you're taught racism.
Yeah.
What else I got here? I'm trying to think if we. Oh, how about this? Like, how do you stay? It's kind of along the same lines. How do you stay or keep yourself motivated when life starts to feel repetitive?
That's a really good one.
Thank you.
Oh, how do I say? Oh. Can you read the question again?
Do you want it in English?
Yeah.
How do you stay or keep yourself motivated when life feels repetitive?
I guess trying to get something new, right? 'Cause you're kind of same thing goes with the complacency thing. You start losing your contentment, and then you want to start being motivated to do new stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel that way. I get when things get repetitive a lot. I always wanted that 9 to 5, simple Monday through Friday. But I often get bored very quickly with that, and that helps me push me to newer things, new heights. I've been pretty complacent for the past 2 years in my current job, but maybe someday I'll take a jump.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. Do you ever like inherently know that you have things that you should be getting done or that you want to get done?
Oh, yeah.
But you just like don't have.
The energy.
Yeah. Or like maybe you want
the
to
weekends
fucking
happens to be a
do
lot.
something else.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, the weekend I get a lot. I don't get a lot done as much as I should.
which is like the time to do it.
Yeah.
But what about when you get home from work?
I don't do anything.
Yeah.
It's playtime with the kid at that point for me.
It's really hard.
Yeah, because you only get after eating, getting home, eating, and hanging out with your kid. You might have 2 hours with them a night, if that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's time for to go to bed and for them. So you really don't get a lot of time with kids. So yeah, getting home from work, I don't do a lot. I should do one thing a night once the kid goes to bed to free up the weekends more.
Yeah.
But at that point, you're like, okay, it's time to decompress a little.
Yeah, dude. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to balance that because in the back of your mind, you're like, I know before I know it, these kids are going to be older.
Yeah.
And they're, we're going to have to fight for them to hang out with us. But
Exactly, and that's why I said it's one of the main reasons why I bought a camper last year.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't have so many summers with him being
Yeah.
young.
That's why you bought that truck too, right?
Yeah, he loves that thing.
Piece of shit.
I'm going, Daddy's truck? His eyes like light up.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you got running boards on that thing, by the way?
Yeah,
You do?
Came with it. Yeah.
Nice.
They're Ram. They're
Ram runners?
Ram brand.
Ram runners?
Ram runners.
Is that the fucking... Oh, is that the name of the episode?
I think Alex and Nick explore glory holes, but
Ram Runners Glory Hole Edition.
or glory hole expeditions.
Glory Hole Expedition.
But
Diesel Dickerin Glory Hole Ramming.
Diesel Dickin, glory hole. I don't know. Well, you always pick a good one. I trust you.
I try to...
You have full creative control.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
Where are we at right now?
Is it time?
Hour 50. Yeah, we should probably wrap it up
Yeah.
a little bit. I think the
Yeah.
the lava lamp is
Every time the lava lamp looks like a turd, it's time to
fully erect.
sign off.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, I just realized when I was upstairs, if you look at your pool right now,
Yeah.
it just looks like it's erect.
It's got a big stiffy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought of that.
Yeah. It's got the big balloon in it.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Pillow.
That's what you call it.
I gave Viagra. Blue Chew. Try your Blue Chew today. Come check out my pool, and Blue Chew will work for you. Blue Chew.
We're just
For Hims.
practicing our commercials,
Yeah, someday.
even inevitably.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was fun. This was a fun episode.
Flew by. I don't even know what we talked about, to be honest.
I don't either. We'll listen to it.
Yeah.
We'll listen to it tomorrow.
You should listen to it.
Yeah, you should listen to it.
And if you're listening at this point, thank you. Because that's a long time.
If you made it
to
this
listen
far.
about nothing.
If you've made it this far. Yeah, as always, we appreciate it. Make sure to share with your friends.
Share,
Subscribe.
like, comment,
Everything.
everything.
Yeah, and
Check out our TikToks.
and don't forget to tell your
Tell
ma.
your ma.
You gotta tell your ma.
Tell her thank you. Because
Yeah.
if you're not going to do it, I will.
Yeah. Tell your ma, and also tell her thank you for giving birth to you.
Giving birth.
Mother's Day.
Yeah. And I'm glad you didn't stay in the idea phase, kids. Glad you're here.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I'm glad that you
I'm glad your mother took you out of the idea phase.
Yeah. Yeah, we're never gonna live that one down, huh?
No. I love it. I'm living to it.
Right?
It's our first shirt.
Idea phase.
Yeah.
Oh God. Well, you guys have a great rest of your week.
Yeah.
And we'll see you.
Next.
We'll see you right here. Who is that?
Billy Facillo.
Was it?
Billy Facillo.
Okay.
It's going to be huge, Rochester. Huge. Yeah.
That's where Trump got.
That's where I lost my virginity. Billy Facillo, Kia.
Really?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
My God.
Lost in the woods.
That's hilarious.
All right.
What a good place.
I know.
You can tell
Back
that
to
story.
nature.
You can tell that story next time.
Next time.
Yeah. Al just planting his seeds in nature.
Yeah, love it.
Tell your ma.
Truth it all.